Hello? Hello? Am I back? I'm back, right? There we go. That was a good 65, yeah. I'm back, right? You can hear me? Fantastic. Cool. Wait, I'll just confirm. Hello. Back. Awesome. Okay. So Heroes Realm creates a super synergy of proactive features to create a gaming experience greater than the sum of its parts, and I fully agree. It's got some, like, interesting kind of mechanics, very deep in its sort of dungeon design, and it doesn't really promise more than what it gives. So it's very expensive, massive game. We back, baby. Go check out Heroes Realm. It's big. It's a big game. It's not a small one. Number 34 is Fear and Hunger. Now, I personally haven't played this game, but I know a lot about it because it's like I've seen it through its entire development, and people really have a likening to this game. It's like a very gothic sort of very gruesome game. Orange, apparently a great developer. I have invited Orange on board the podcast. We'll see what comes of it. But basically, it's a very horrifying... What a lovely, calm song to go with this crazy looking game. It's like a roguelike, fantastic, gothic looking game. I recommend anyone who has the stomach for it to go check it out. It does remind me a little bit of what's their name? Deficiency Productions is sort of going for with Throne, except a little bit different direction. Number 33, we have Nina Aquila, Legal. Congrats to Nina Aquila for creating, an Ace Attorney style game in RPG Maker VX. Has a lot of custom sort of systems in it, concerning, objection and creating all these different scenarios and stuff. I really want to check this one out, so when I can, I will. Congrats to Nina Aquila. Number 32, we have Helen's Mysterious Castle. A young girl with a hidden past sets off an epic and mysterious journey in hope of learning more about her own origins in this beautifully rendered, classic-style RPG adventure. Looks fantastic. I think this is by Satsu, and it's a very... I love those custom systems being put into it. Very nice. Number 31 is Standstill Girl. Standstill Girl is a turn-based RPG by Uta, or Skyscraper Project, about Alice. When the hands of the Great Clock are mysteriously scattered, the land of life comes to a standstill. Very classic-looking graphics, very well created, maps and stuff. Standstill Girl is apparently quite a classic game in the RPG Maker genre engine. Number 30, we have a very close friend of mine who created this game. It is Lockhart Indigo at number 30. This game is wonderful. It's a game made in RPG Maker MV. I very much enjoyed its writing. I believe it was on my top 10 list as well. And it's just a very constrained sort of RPG. Yeah, Harmless. Let's go. Let's go Harmless. At number 30, yeah. Sort of, let me change this music. Next one. Relaxing music. Yeah, that's good. All right. Yo, yeah, so you go through conversations and you attempt to influence people out of their decisions, and try and break through their heart by, +1 to Lockhart Indigo, Jaden says. Yeah, it's a very, very well-made game. I recommend anyone to check this one out, Lockhart Indigo. Number 29, not 90, is Corpse Party. A very kind of classic game. +3, +2, +3. Very, very good. It was first developed using RPG Sukuru Dante 98, one of the oldest in the RPG Maker engine, but I think it was recently remade, I think. I think that's the one that people kind of have been playing, because the original one was very, very old, but this one has been sort of revitalized for the modern audience. And wow, yeah, it's pretty gory apparently. So apparently it's very well directed. The remake is not RPG Maker? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I guess we're talking about the original then, which is... Yeah, okay. Well, I just went with what people voted for. It's been revised so many times. Okay, yeah. So I think, let's just say that it's very tied into the RPG Maker genre and the flavor of RPG Maker to the point where it might as well be RPG Maker. It was one of the first RPG Maker games ever made, and the first one that went popular, so I believe it deserves that sort of... Number 28 is Grimm's Hollow. I love this game. It was in my personal top 10 as well. It's about a spooky freeware RPG where you search your afterlife for your brother, reap ghosts with your scythe, explore haunted caves, and eat ghostly treats on your journey through death. One of the most... surprisingly massive hit in the Steam community. Lots and lots of people love this game, and I think for good reason. It's just very, very resonant game. I very much enjoyed Grimm's Hollow. Go check that out. And also they're on the podcast. Yeah, massive game, massive game, and lots of people love it. Mouth Sweet by Love Games. Completely realistic game about exactly what it's like to work as an office temp. Absolutely everything is true and nothing is made or embellished, really. But yeah, this game is a very surreal sort of game about being in an office, and it's very visually striking, but also super stylistic. And I've heard some people rave about this game, a very sort of passionate following. Number 26, and this is a good one for the traditional JRPG lovers of the audience. RFL by Bad Luck. RFL is a fantastic game. The original was created, I believe, in RPG Maker. I think they moved to Unity, I'm not too sure. But, like, it's so entrenched in RPG Maker that it, you know, there's the original version of RFL created in RPG Maker and it's created using all the, you know, the assets, so, from, you know, RPG Maker history. So, I mean, I'm just gonna say it's so intrinsic to RPG Maker that it's just wonderfully us, I think. By Stegosoft Games or Bad Luck, taking the beauty of a magical world floating above the clouds. Trying to combine the best parts of JRPG with Western RPGs. Congrats to RFL. Please answer my DMs so you can be on the podcast. Thank you very much. Number 25 is Finding Paradise. Hi, Lucy. Finding Paradise by Freebird Games. This is the second full episode to the Moon series. Oh wait, is it called To the Moon series? Wait, it's called To the Moon series. It follows the life of a doctor's new patient as they go through life. Very poetic, very lovely looking, very lovely game. Vampire's Dawn has not been mentioned yet, but let's see. No guarantee as to whether it'll be mentioned or not, but we'll just have to see. Let's see. Wait. Oh. Technically, it's the Sigmund Corporation franchise. Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. So that's Finding Paradise. It's a very surreal, very dream explory kind of game, and lovely, very well directed cutscenes. Number 24. This will be a lovely, lovely entry for those who love classic games. It is The Way. This is one of the most classic games of the RPG Maker genre. RPG Maker genre. Created very early on and sort of very central. If it will load. Is it loading? Oh, am I still here? Or is it just not loading this particular website? Oh, anyway, it's The Way. Do you know The Way? Yes, but it's a very classic game, 2K3, super inspiring and full of like depth. It's got some mini games in it that were very sort of very non-RPG Maker. So you got some like fencing mini games where you go back and forth, and it's very custom. I love this game. Apparently one of the creator of The Way, I didn't know this, but they're on the Something Classic team helping make their games like Shadows of Adam and stuff. Fantastic game. Number 23 we have Three Ghostly Roses by ZDS. I brought this one to the Buzz Corner this week. Just fantastic game. Mythical game, sort of concerned about the Edmund Brigham is the man who does not remember much. His surroundings are a mystery to him. He finds himself on a road guiding towards a keep. A 2 to 3 hour long story, and yeah, Potato Hand says their personal top 3. I agree. I think it's definitely my top. Yeah, I think it might be like top 3 for me as well. It's just a fantastic game, non-linear, and just based on very wow. Ban this person. Who are they? Lol. How do I ban them? Don't follow. There we go. Hehe. Alright. Moving on. 3 Ghostly Roses. Fantastic. Well done to ZDS. Number 23. Number 22, we have Angels of Death. Angels of Death is a psychological horror adventure game. Please kill me. Help me get out of here and I'll kill you. Wow, that's a very, very melodramatic sort of synopsis, but hey, looks very, very well polished. Sort of, oops, I'll mute this. Oh, I gotta mute Steam. Yeah, very, very deranged looking, very sort of horrifying vibe. I actually want to check this one out. It looks very well polished. Interesting, interesting. Number 21, we have Dot Flow. I know a lot of people love this game. Dot Flow. It's a Yume Nikki fan game. We are getting into the Yume Nikkis. One of the most iconic Yume Nikki fan games created by Lol Rust only 2 years after Yume Nikki 0.10. Known for elements of mass body horror, dynamic storytelling, and dread, previously untouched by the fan game genre. Wow, that's a big statement. But yeah, apparently it's very violent, very sort of claustrophobic game, fan game of Yume Nikki. So I recommend to go check that out. Dot Flow. It was made into a pretty terrible anime. Oh wow. Number 20, we have a RPGmaker.net mainstay. Weird and Unfortunate Things Are Happening. By Unity. There is no nightmare in Daybreak. The city is absolutely fine. Please forget that it ever existed. Weird and Unfortunate Things Are Happening is a massive sort of undertaking full of custom art, very, very unique. I'll change the style of this. Wait, how do I change? Oh wow, it went past the let's go from the beginning again. Oops. Weird Unfortunate Things Are Happening. How do we start? There we go. Is a game about nightmare during daybreak, a very surreal game where you go into like parallel dimensions and very apparently this is actually like the friendly part of the game, but yeah, there's like it's like massive, full of crazy characters and just wonderfully a labor of love. So I recommend going checking that out. It's taken about, I think it was a few years to finish this one, so it's recently been created. So yeah, go check that out. Number 19 is Pocket Mirror by Astral Shift, an original mystery horror adventure game made using VX Ace, featuring a lot of custom work. Let's go to the next one because that doesn't quite fit this game. Pocket Mirror, it's a very mysterious, very horrifying sort of game with high quality graphics. Look at that, lighting systems and all this, created by PM, and some wonderful art. Wow, it's a little bit bonk territory, but hey, I don't know what that's right. I don't know what the age of the character is, so I won't. Apparently Potato Hands says most overrated game according to RMN, but what do they know? People love it, so I'm not going to argue against that. I haven't played it myself, so but it looks at the very least I say it looks very very lovely looking game. Plutas is the most recent winner of the Masal is the most overrated game at RMN. What won the Masal recently? I can't remember what won the Masal. Was it? I think it was Weird Unfortunate Things. Yeah, the number 20 in our list. Number 18 is Witch's Heart. It's an adventure game by Blue Star Entertainment made in 2000 with occasional action elements. Wow, this looks very, very trippy. Oh, it suddenly becomes overrated according to them? Sometimes it doesn't. Like, there's a few games like Cyclock and others that have not become overrated. I think the thing about Masals is that the voting process is a little bit flawed and that people can come in and just spam votes. So I think it can become quite quite a popularity contest, which is against the rules. Anyway, this is about Witch's Heart. It looks very, very buzzy. I think this is, yeah, wait, who was this created by? Blue Star Entertainment. While playing up in the mountains, Claire Alford finds herself taking shelter from the rain in a mansion. Soon she finds 4 other people, some bizarre monsters, and no way back out. Looks very, very interesting. Go check this out. Witch's Heart. We're getting closer to the end. Number 17 is Fair There City. Fair There City is an adventure game by Sagawa, made in RPG Maker 2000. It has no battles, 3 endings, and quite a lot of optional content. Pigula, a boy full of curiosity, moves into a new home in the peaceful city. He's told of a property up for sale that's ideal for a store, and he begins to prepare as he gets used to the town. Wow, I think I've seen that sprite there. Yeah, that one there. Oh, I love the art style in this. It reminds me of Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. But very, very, very lovely looking art style. I might try this one out. Number 16 is Thea the Crimson Eclipse. A modern classic, actually. Well, sort of this game was recently translated from, I think it was it Italian? Wait, no, sorry. Let me get that right. Is it Italian? It's a massive undertaking. 40 plus hours of gameplay, 19 playable and memorable characters, many side quests and mini games, classic ATB battle system. Oh, that's right. This won the Missiles in 2019, and everyone loves Thea. So I guess that sort of disproves the point that RPGmaker.net hates everything that gets the award, because everyone loves this game. I haven't seen it. Well, not everyone loves, but like I haven't seen many people that absolutely hate this game. It's very high quality, translated from Italian, and just fantastic level of detail in Thea. Apparently is very amazing. So I think I want to invite Lola Rocket Diver on board the podcast sometime, because I think they'll have something very special to share to their fans. Yeah, I just have to get rid of my backlog first. Number 15 is Hello Charlotte. Yeah, I want to get Lola Rocket Diver on board, but I'm saying no to myself. Stop getting new people on, because I need to get these, get this backlog out of the way first. So this is it's about a game about a puppet named Charlotte who you will control. Meet her alien friends. Wow. Maggot cat. Wait, let me change the music, because this seems to be quite a horrifying. And a certain observer dive deep into the horrors of junk food, TV world, religion, and romance novels for middle-aged women. Keep your puppet safe at all times, or don't. Have fun dying. Wow, I can't believe I haven't really dived into this game, because it looks absolutely bonkers and crazy, and not crazy, sorry, but like it looks incredible. The art looks incredible. I really need to check this one out. Hello Charlotte. Number 14 is Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die is a horror RPG Maker game by Nankadai, created with MV. It currently goes up to Chapter 3. It'll be released a part at a time. Sarah Chiduin returns home from school late one night to discover that something's gone terribly wrong. Placed in life and death situations, she must come to agreement about what they can do and who should die. Oh, I've heard about this one. Yeah, this looks fantastic. I think Arkea brought this to the corner, the Buzz corner, when Arkea was on board. I think, was it? Well, no, was it Arkea or someone else? My bad. I think I'm thinking of someone else. Was it Arkea, or might have been? I'm not sure. Apologies. Someone brought it to the Buzz corner. Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's like Danganronpa style. Yeah, I can't believe I haven't played this, because this has some very, very distinct vibes. Your Turn to Die. Go check that out. Number 13 is Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Congrats to Housekeeping for, man, yeah, Casey Ozumi for making it on board this thing here. Jimmy the Pulsating Mass is a game about the Jimmy, dreaming of most fantastic things, dream of big yellow fields of sunflowers, of playing woodwinds and talking mice. Sometimes they have nightmares too, and they're about to go on the adventure of his lifetime. No one's going to know about it but him. Looks absolutely fantastic. I have played only a little bit of this game, but I really need to play through the whole thing. So I would love to play it on stream sometime. Number 12 is Walking on a Star Unknown. Congrats to Jimmy, by the way. I've known housekeeping since before Jimmy and been a fantastic person to know. Walking on a Star Unknown. Wait, let me change this. Walking on a Star Unknown is a cooking adventure game by Sagawa made in RPG Maker 2000 with multiple story paths, 2 main endings, and lots of optional content. Yeah, apparently you go to a cooking tournament, you aim to win and have your ship fixed, and wow, this art. Look at this wonderful art. Amazing looking stuff, and you have to obtain cheesecakes, and is that love? A thing that nothing and no one can stop? Yeah, I'm coming across so many games that I just need to check out, 100%. And we'll change it again for this one right here. This is a massive sort of game. Number 11 is To the Moon. To the Moon is a game by Freebird Games, and Kangao and the team have created this. It might still be the most popular RPG Maker game of all time, at least commercially. Create an XP. It's got some. I think I'm going to start doing the actual OSTs of each game to kind of back it up. Here we go. Because the OST is one of the main things that is fantastic about this game. It's a very musical, lovely, lush, cinematic game about 2 doctors traversing backwards through a dying man's memories to artificially fulfill his last wish. Oh, that soaring soundtrack. It's so feelsy. Yeah, I love this game as well. To the Moon. Okay, now we come to the top 10. So yeah, we've got there. This one's going to be a little bit slower, and I'm going to go through each of the final top 10. We're in the top 10. It took us a while. Sorry, it took me longer than I thought, but hey, we're here. We are finally here at the top 10, according to RPG Maker games of all time. Number 10 is Hylix. Let's look for the trailer. Hylix is a very surreal game made in RPG Maker. Yeah, it's a game about, very, very evocative, sort of revered game. Surrealistic stop-motion style JRPG game created by Mason Lindroth. The game is a recreational program with light JRPG elements, claymation graphics to depict a surreal world, and praised mainly for its abstract, gritty art style, as well as its alien atmosphere and one-of-a-kind storytelling. This is a amazing, surreal RPG with just tons of experimental art, soundtrack. The player character is Wayne, a humanoid being with yellow skin and crescent-shaped horns, and most of the game's NPCs speak using random text generation in a manner described as deliberately misleading red herring, consistent with the setting, with the player's goals being represented through environmental design. Instead, Hylix is a wonder, an absolute wonder of a game. The aim of the game is to defeat the Moon King Gibby, and it's absolutely such an experience. Here we go. Number 9 is Space Funeral. Let's look for the trailer. Space Funeral is a game about blood, and blood. It's a classic RPG Maker game that sort of defied expectations about what RPG Maker games could be. Very much sort of surreal in its exploration of different, kind of taking apart different expectations of RPG Maker games, and sort of, set off on a strange and deadly mission to find the legendary city of forms from which all things in the world are derived. On the travels, they overcome ghosts, criminals, hypnosis, lions, Draculas, cryptic letters, music, grotesque monsters, and its creator is extremely, extremely intelligent person. Just sort of like, wait, this is a bit big. Just very, very, very influential game. As for Gould, who was late for the award show, your game won a spot in the, it had a spot in the countdown. So congrats to Gould for getting the last Chronomancer in the top 100. I can't remember which. Number 8 is The Witch's House. Where's the actual? I think, is this the one? No, this is not the right one. Let's just go through a normal The Witch's House. Not MV, the original one. Here we go. Oh wait, this is the endings. I don't want to go through the endings just in case. There we go. Here we go. We'll just go through a let's play through of this. This is MV. Oh well, I'll just go through the MV version. There's an MV version and there's a where's the original one? Anyway, gameplay. Here we go. This is The Witch's House. No. I'll just go through the MV trailer. There's the MV version and there's the non-MV version of The Witch's House. I just wanted to get the right one. Oh well. Here we go. The Witch's House is about a young girl named Viola who awakes in the woods and has to enter a mansion. It's filled with all these different dead ends, with atmosphere. It's a puzzle-oriented horror game that's centered around many different deaths and just all sorts of dead ends. But the house is ever-changing, shaping around you. You find scattered diaries and you have to sort of put the endings together, put the whole story together by yourself. I played through the whole thing of this. The non-MV version, I don't know whether the MV version is good or not, but the original version was fantastic. I loved it a lot. And The Witch's House deserves all the praise it gets, in my opinion. Fantastic. The Witch's House. Oops. Yeah. Number 7 is One Shot. This has a fantastic trailer. One Shot is a game about games. It sort of breaks the fourth wall intentionally. It's about games. It's about a character called, I think it's Nico, who carries around a light bulb and sort of has to explore a world to a fantastic soundtrack, sort of probably somewhat inspired by Yume Nikki, but it's created by Night Margin, Eliza Velasquez, and Guraka Chiza. I had them on the podcast one time. You have to guide the protagonist Nico through a strange world inhabited by robots, with the ultimate goal of saving the world and returning Nico home. A being known as the Entity will break the fourth wall in multiple ways, from opening error messages addressing the player's name to changing the desktop background. You save game using resting at beds, and it just looks absolutely. This is a surreal game. Saving the world may be impossible, but you only have one shot. So I thought this was a very unique and incredible game. One Shot. That's One Shot. At number 6 is End Roll. Where's the actual one? End Roll game. Yeah, well, take a shot every time Benny says surreal. It's actually funny because depending on the kind of exploration that we did, what's it called? There's a lot of surreal games in the top 10. I think it's because they're very what's it called? They're very they stick in people's minds. So there's like It's the horror games and stuff that sort of stick in people's minds generally, I feel. So yeah, End Roll is a game. Oh wait, where's the actual gameplay of this? Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, we'll do this without and do this with. Okay, yeah, this game is very surreal. Yeah, this game is expansive. It's sort of got orthogonal projection in there. It's a regretful adventure RPG by Sagawa, made in RPG Maker 2000. It has a boy named Russell who is made to take part in an experiment. His room contains nothing but a bed, a pre-recorded video, and a syringe. It seems now he has no other choice. There's a wide array of disturbing themes, and the game can end up being very dismal, cruel, and lacking in hope as it progresses. Yeah, so this game sort of has a vast array of different styles of like environments and so on, and it's just very expansive end roll game. So I mean, is game end roll. I'm fading by the end of this, but we'll get through this. End roll, go check it out. Fantastic game. A regretful RPG. And coming in at number 5 is a very influential game. Yume Nikki. Yume Nikki is a game that's extremely influential in the RPG Maker genre and as a whole. Yume Nikki is about dreams, and it's almost a moot point discussing Yume Nikki's influence because it's so wide-reaching that it might as well have influenced an entire genre of games. Absolutely wild, absolutely full of symbolism, and also people have a love-hate relationship with this game. Some people really don't like this game, but a lot of people absolutely love it. It's Yume Nikki. Yeah, it's about a dream diary, and it's by Kikiyama. Yeah, it's just it's I don't know how to say about Yume Nikki. It's just fantastic, absolutely jaw-dropping and influential game. And if I say go check it out, it's almost like I always just assume that everyone's at least aware of this game. But if you haven't checked it out, it's one of the most influential games of all time. Yume Nikki, fantastic game that we are indebted to. Number 4, we have Lisa the Painful. Oh, is this Lisa 2014 or Lisa the... Oh, they're both the same, right? Yeah, Lisa the Painful is a comic game, a darkly comic game, about a lot of things, really. Sorry, a trigger warning for this trailer. There's some intense things in this game that are sort of... it's about the miserable journey of a broken man, and it's just got a massively, characterized proportion of a sea of insane characters, sort of about survival, sacrifice, a quirky side-scrolling RPG set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and a world full of disgust and moral destruction. To be selfish and heartless is the only way to survive. Just sort of, it's about sacrifice and sort of insanity in a world where, like this, where you have to, take advantage of others in order to succeed. I would say this game is not surreal at all. It's completely grounded in reality. Yeah. Yeah, all the games in this are surreal and influential. But yeah, hey, that's it. Lisa the Painful. Number 3, we have Ebe. Oops. Ebe. So, this game is a horror game. I think, personally, it's just one of the most well-directed horror games of all time. It's a game about where you sort of go through a mansion, sorry, a museum, and you discover that it's not quite as you seem. It's an Eldritch art museum, and then all of a sudden, the paintings start opening up. It's set in a very sort of psychological world. That during a power outage, you enter a place where you can go into different places, and sort of it's very puzzle-like. It's got a lot of puzzle elements to this. I think what I like about this one is that it's a horror game, but it's also very story influenced, and it has great gameplay in it. Like, that's what I like about Eve, is that it's backed by very solid gameplay, and I felt like every time I died it was fair. That was what I felt about this. Yeah, very visually evocative game. I very much enjoy Ebe. One of my personal favorites as well. Number 2 is Off. Off is a game by Mortis Ghost. A game about meta and comedy, absolutely sort of wild, absolutely colorful, yeah, full of style and wonder, and yeah, it's. I recently played this game for the first time, and it deserves all the praise it gets. It stands up today as its own thing. Just wonderful, surreal game full of comedy and a great soundtrack and just rocking. I think, yeah, I was surprised at how good it stood up to today's standards. I was extremely happy to be playing this, and yeah, go check that out. Off, definitely. And the number 1 of all time, I'm gonna go to the full screen. Oops, wrong screen. I'm gonna black out the screen for this one, I suppose. The number 1 game of all time. Hold on. How are you feeling? You ready for it? And so the number 1 game of all time.
Hello, my name is Mike.
Wait. Oh, dang it. Wait. Why is this taking so long? It's John Cena. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, how are you feeling? You can't see it? Okay, wait. Cool. So, the number 1 game of all time is display capture. Add a new source. Don's Adventures. Yeah. Woo! Let's clap for Don's Adventures. Don's Adventures RPG Maker 2000. Yeah. Woo! Number one. Congrats, Don. You did it. Oops. Amori is a game that was created over a series of years. It was started on Kickstarter as a sort of dream that was created from Omoket's kind of sketches and comics that they had created. Successfully funded in 2014, it was developed for a little while, and then it kind of went silent for a little while, and nobody really knew what was happening to it. However, in 2017, a new trailer was released, and then in 2020, it was released that this Earthbound and Mother 3 influenced game sort of blew people away. It is a recent game, of course, features many traditional RPG elements, but contains some wild, risky choices, animation. Yeah, it's undeniable that its soundtrack is very sort of evocative, very wondrous game, and takes a lot from different games and melds them into unique experience. I'm yet to play its fullness, but hey, this is what people love. It's Amori. This is your number one favorite game at the moment. Amori. Well, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's Amori. Oops, wow. So this has been your RPG Maker game, top RPG Maker, all-time favorite of RPG. That's the one. That's who I am. My name is Kashmir to the Kashmir Catathim, and that's the game. Thank you, Lutzi. Thank you, Horchata. Thank you, Deficiency. Thank you, Hot Gamer Dad, for being a hot gamer dad. That's Amore. That's Amori. And this is Kashmir Cat signing out from the RPG Maker Cola.